Let's Live in Universe, it's Xander and Quizmaster. Oh,
Excuse me, but I believe your name is not Xander.
I said Quizmaster.
No, but you called yourself Xander. That is troubling me.
Oh yeah, it's late, guys. Anyway, why am I holding the belt like Shawn Michaels does in 1996? Because on that level of dick. Anyway.
Yes.
Well, I will say, Quizmaster, your gimmick works well considering The Batman's coming out soon.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm very excited for that movie.
I imagine your favorite supervillain is the Riddler.
It's actually not.
Got it. Condiment Man, obviously.
I actually prefer Calendar Man, but...
All right.
We are not here to discuss that.
For you guys, the Impact Bound for Glory card, because I refuse to defend the belt at Crown Jewel for obvious moral reasons.
Yes, and the Quizmaster does not want a tainted championship victory. No. When Quizmaster wins the Predictions Championship, it's going to be at a show that is the most prestigious. And Bound for Glory, there is nothing more prestigious. We're better to debut this character than fucking Bound for Glory.
It's the one we could do, bro. Anyway, so we have it looks like 5 matches and then a 20-man gauntlet match. Won't that be fun?
As well as the digital.
Go ahead and get the 20-man gauntlet match out of the way because I'm liking the look of some of these matches. So I don't want to bar it up with the numbers. So we are each going to select a number.
So yes, to explain how these predictions will work before
I can do this. I can do this. We're going to go back and forth. Me being the champion, I get champion's advantage. Therefore, I will get the pick of the first number. Quizmaster will then pick a number. We will go back and forth, till we each have a total of 10 numbers. Therefore, 10 options.
Yes. And it seems more simple to do it this way because there's 20 men in this gauntlet and they have announced 5.
All right. So I get my first pick, and my first number I'm going to pick is 13.
13 picks the champion. If Quizmaster could work fucking technology.
I thought Quizmaster was a technical wizard.
You worry about yourself, Ray. Worry about yourself. It's late at night. Don't worry. I'm going to probably cut parts like this out of the video. All right, so the Quizmaster's first number is going to be 7.
Okay, so Quizmaster takes number 7. Look what my number is. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with a later number. 17.
All right, 17 chooses the champion.
I swear to God, if 17 or 13 is just like a nothing guy, or even worse, someone that Impact hires and everyone hates him for it.
Quizmaster takes 20.
Okay.
The last chance winner could come at number 20, I think.
I'll take 1.
Ooh, very, very risky, but I can respect it. You expect someone to go through 19 opponents.
It's Impact, and maybe they have a big star.
Maybe they do. You never know. Maybe it'll be Braun Strowman coming out at number 1 and winning the whole thing.
I could see it.
Well, I believe we all know what number I have to select. Number 11.
What? Watch number 20 be Bray Wyatt.
Hey, if that's a point for the Quizmaster, then Quizmaster takes the point.
Okay, so I'm going to go with 9.
Number 9. Very interesting choice for the champion here. How are you feeling about your numbers so far, champion?
I think they're okay.
All right. I mean, that's a good way to put it. Quizmaster takes number 15.
8.
8. All right. So we are all going. Neither of us have any prior knowledge to how Impact Wrestling works, by the way. For those curious, I will take.
Look, we write a wrestling
14.
show and follow 2 different wrestling promotions. If you want to ask us to follow a third, you're going to have to start paying us. Anyway.
Exactly. Patreon does not give us much. Your next number. I selected 14 as my 5th number.
All right. Anyway, he selected 14. So
Yes,
I'm going to select. I'm going to use the WWE logic, and I think the number most often won from in the Rumble is 16. So I'm going to go 16.
Number 16 in the Rumble, as in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
I believe the most won from number is 27, but.
What? I think 16's up there. I can remember a few people who've won from 16.
All right. I'll take number 19.
Okay. So I'll counter with a later number, just hoping to even it out. I'll take 18.
All right. All of the late numbers are gone. The latest numbers. I will take number 10, right down the middle.
You're going to take number 10. I'll take 12.
12. All right. All of the double digits are gone.
Yeah, I was going to take a number, kind of play a little risky, but I'm not a risk taker, man.
All right. I will take 3.
3? He'll take 3. Okay.
Which is the amount of shots I bet you Xander lasts before he's dead on the live stream. He bought 4 shot glasses this week. It's not going to go well on Saturday.
Xander holds up the shot glass, sniffs it. Woo!
Perhaps he does. All right, Ray. You have 2 numbers left to select. What is your next number?
2.
2. All right. 2. Reasonable choice.
I get the first 2 picks of the match are mine, so the winning it all from the beginning story is
6.
almost exclusively my domain now.
I will take number 6. All right. You either have number 4 or 5. Whichever you do not select is defaulted to my final number.
I'm going to take 5.
5. That leaves Quizmaster with 4.
So, yeah.
So do
guys,
not worry.
We end this number. I have the numbers 13, 17, 1, 9, 8, 16, 18, 12, 2, and 5. Quizmaster will end this with 7, 20, 11, 15, 14, 19, 10, 3, 6, and 4.
Yes. Which Ray selecting to do the gauntlet first means I get the next pick of a match first.
Okay. Which match? Let's do.
Well, I get to pick the match. That's how it goes. I get to pick.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I am going to say that Deonna Purrazzo retains over Mickie James, which gives you Mickie James.
Oh, so we have to go different picks here. I thought it was only like if we tie, we have to change the pick.
No, this is the Bradley Carver rule because everyone is tired of there being fucking ties in these things. How many times am I going to switch between Quizmaster and the other one's voice? Well, it's just going to keep happening. So that leaves you with Mickie James. This is how SummerSlam predictions were done for those that didn't see those.
Okay. So
you get to pick the next match. You can either and the Digital Media Championship, you didn't give me a chance to explain this, is a 6-person intergender match for the Impact Digital Media Champion. We will each get to pick 3 people from that matchup. We'll do it just like we did with the Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
Okay. So who's all up for the Digital Media title? You kind of cut out there.
Okay, I hadn't said the names yet, but the names are John Schuyler, Crazy Steve, Fala Ba, Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, Alicia Edwards, or Tenille Dashwood. The last 2 will be having a match on Impact on Thursday, so whichever one of them wins it, I guess. So you get to pick
Okay.
both of them if you pick one of them.
Who is Christian facing in the main event? Is that Eric Young?
No, he is facing, what is his name again? Josh Alexander.
I'm gonna take Christian in the main event.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, you're gonna take the sure thing like Deonna Purrazzo beating Mickey James. I'm just gonna counter.
That is fair. I do think that Christian and Josh Alexander is the second most obvious one of the night. Although, who knows? Josh Alexander could win, and that could cost you the predictions title. If it does, I'm making a special drive to come take it from you.
Okay, but at the same time, Mickey James could win, and Deonna Purrazzo could go to AEW.
That is also true. All right, so my next pick.
I feel like Mickey James winning is more likely than whoever the fuck this dude is.
He's apparently a bigger deal in Impact than you'd think.
He kind of looks like Kurt Angle's brother, who never really got a chance to wrestle.
This is the weirdest video we've ever done, predictions-wise, I think.
Well, no, like Kurt Angle legitimately has a brother who tried to be a wrestler.
All right, let's see here. So that leaves me with the digital media title, the X Division Championship, Heath and the Mystery Partner versus Violent by Design, or the Inspiration versus Decay for the women's tag team titles. I think I'm going to take the Inspiration. It's a bit of a riskier pick. They very well could just end up losing in their Impact debut. I don't know if they're officially signing with Impact, but I will take the Inspiration.
And as a result, I will counter with Heath, and probably what's going to turn out to be Rhino.
It very well could be. Rhino is part of Violent by Design, but he's not pictured in the graphics, so...
I think it's probably going to be Rhino.
That was my next pick for sure, if you hadn't taken it.
Yeah.
Now we're on to the matches where, to be fully honest, Ray and I have no fucking idea who any of the people are.
We have no context for any of this.
Well, actually, I know who a couple of them are, but...
Okay. I know
Not
who
enough to matter.
Crazy Steve is.
And I mean, I know who Tenille Dashwood and Chelsea Green are, but...
Yeah.
And I know who's in this... I know one of the people in this X Division title match. But you see, the thing is, you're very lucky here, Ray, because with you leaving me with either the digital media title or the triple threat match, you aren't forced to take anyone. So in this triple threat match, I'm going to go with that next. For the X Division Championship, it's a vacant title. The options are Trey Miguel, who I think is this fucker in the middle, Steve Macklin, the former Steve Cutler, and El Fantasma, whoever that is. So I'm actually going to take Steve Macklin. One, because he's the only one out of these three I actually know. And two, because he's dating Deonna Purrazzo.
Okay, you're gonna find this very weird, but I know somewhat like the people who run Impact are into these kind of guys. I'm gonna go with whoever El Fantasmo is.
I don't know which one is El Fantasmo, so that's not good. But I'm gonna click his Wikipedia article and see what he looks like, because I don't know which of those is El Fantasmo, if I'm being perfectly honest.
We're gonna get reamed, bro, and it's gonna be your fault.
I think El Fantasmo is the one in the middle. I can't tell.
Okay,
maybe
that might change it, because the guy in the middle's look is just making me upset.
Let me look up El Fantasmo real quick.
Because like the guy in the middle, I just hope to God he doesn't win. Anyone who has a wrestling presentation like that, I automatically don't like.
Let me just look up what El Fantasmo looks like right now to see if that is El Fantasmo. That is El Fantasmo. We don't watch this show, by the way.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. No, I know this dude. Wait, I've seen this dude. Yeah. How did I forget about him? I've seen him in New Japan. Yeah, put me down for El Fantasma.
You're taking him?
Yeah, I've seen him in New Japan. I've seen him a few times in New Japan. He's good.
All right, Ray takes El Fantasmo. So let me wipe out this before we do the digital media title. That way we have a bit more of a clean slate here. Trying to make this look decent, but that's probably not going to fucking happen. All right, Ray. So you get the first pick of the digital media title match.
Okay. So it's
You
a
can pick
6-man title?
6-person intergender matchup. It's a 6-pack match. It's an intergender match. Only one of them will be champion. You get to pick 3 of them. Just like we did the Call Your Shot. You'll get to pick one, then I'll pick one. You'll pick one, I'll pick one. You'll pick one. I'm stuck with whoever's left.
Okay. So who are the
Your
6
options are? Your options are John Schuyler, Crazy Steve, Fala Ba, Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, and either Alicia Edwards or Tanil Dashwood. You get both of them, whichever one you select.
So I know one of us is going to go for Tanil Dashwood. I know the other one is going to go for Chelsea Green pretty much no matter what. So now I'm just going, because I'm in the pickle of I kind of like Chelsea Green a bit more, but Tanil Dashwood, I know more people on the internet like her.
Yes.
And Bound for Glory has become an internet promotion.
Yes.
Or Impact has basically become an internet smart promotion. No offense, they make good wrestling. They cater to the internet fan. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with Tanil Dashwood.
All right, Tanil or Edwards is Ray's first selection. So that leaves me with one of the other 5. So I'm not actually going Chelsea Green.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go Crazy Steve.
Fuck.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, Ray. The cow says moo. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The cow says moo. Like 4 people out there.
This persona. That'd be amazing.
Only like 4 people in our audience are old enough to know are in the right age range to know what I'm talking about.
Could you imagine if that Crazy Steve was like an actual wrestler?
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Get out of the way, fiend. You have nothing. He comes down in a carpet scrubber. This is for making me do mom's laundry.
Oh my goodness.
You know the references we're making? You're either like born post 2003 or like before 95.
Yes. All right, Ray. Who are you taking next? John Schuyler, Fala Ba, Jordan Grace, or Chelsea Green?
I guess I'll take Chelsea.
All right.
I'm
sorry, Matt Cardona.
I know.
I'm sorry, Matt Cardona. Your fiance is amazing. I do very much enjoy watching her wrestle. She's very good in the ring, but I'm not picking her. I'm instead next picking Jordan Grace.
I feel like I could have heard that name at one point.
You probably have. That's why I've picked it. She seems to be fairly popular online. She's a fairly athletic, fairly muscular woman. All right.
Good for her.
Yes. You now have either Fala Ba or John Schuyler.
What gender is Fala Ba?
They are both male. We have taken all the female competitors off the board.
Okay. I was like, okay, what the fuck is a Fala Ba? I feel like that's like a weird food that like no one wants. Like a spiced meat type thing.
Funniest part is
Here's
there's
a
actually a
nice
mod.
bowl of Fala Ba. Anyway,
Funniest part is there is a mod available for him on Pro Wrestling Mods where we get all the mods for Universe.
John Schuyler.
All right. I am glad you took John Schuyler because I don't know who John Schuyler is, but I do know who Fala Ba is. And Fala Ba is built like a freaking sumo wrestler and has been an Impact forever. So it could be him.
So the only reason I'm choosing John Schuyler is I know that was someone who was important in the American Revolution, and that's all I know. So
There we go. I'm going to put it. And now while we just kind of talk for a minute here, I'm going to put a stroke around these. That way people can actually
Yeah,
see
yeah,
them.
yeah. You're into your stroke.
I'm going to have a stroke if I have to watch Impact Wrestling this weekend for $30.
No, that's Ring of Honor.
I have to
Look,
watch
I don't
Impact.
mean to be slamming ROH right now, guys.
I have to pay
Guys,
$30 to watch Impact Wrestling this weekend, Ray. I'm going to have a stroke. Here we go. Now I'm reordering these a little bit better. So, Ray, do you have any closing thoughts you'd like to share before our upcoming predictions encounter this weekend?
even if I lose the belt, I don't regret my decision to not defend that crown jewel, even if it's more likely that I would win, because objectively, it's more likely I would win if we were competing at crown jewel, because I actually follow the product, so I know like the storylines and everything going on. But I don't think the Saudi Arabia deal should exist. And I think the fact that Vince McMahon has carried on a deal with a terrorist ran country who targets women, people of color, Jews, the gay community, and done nothing about it, and just kind of just let them do what the fuck ever as long as he gives them money is a fucking travesty and makes wrestling look bad, worse than it already does half the time. He's making it worse. He makes it hard to be a wrestling fan. Um, just my personal opinion, like wrestling, like in like the general, I feel like people more now like pro wrestling in general, or like accept people who like it as like casually. But like the fact that he lets it happen, or the fact that he's condoning it through misaction, is my problem. And would have been a bigger stream, probably. Would it have gotten more views, probably. Do I care? Not particularly. Um, it's it's wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just what I have to say about it. It's wrong. That's all it is. It's just it's wrong. I shouldn't be doing it. It's corporate bullshit, and the fact that other companies have had the balls to pull out, but Vince McMahon is such a money hungry little asshole. Um, is unfortunate and makes wrestling look bad and puts wrestling back, and is part of the reason that wrestling cannot get popular today. And it's part of the reason the business in the state that's in. Because a few years ago, wrestling was getting hot as a product, and now it's not anymore. It's kind of taken a downturn recently, unfortunately, in popularity. Even if AEW is extremely popular, and I accept that it is, I love AEW, but I think it's primarily because investors and people who want to put money behind a machine like WWE are scared to support a company that openly supports and partners with a country like Saudi Arabia.
This is taking an extremely political turn very
I,
quickly.
to me, it's not political; it's moral. It's like this should not be a political problem.
No,
This
I agree.
this should be a moralistic problem. And because I know and I'm sensing that if we get comments on the video, that people are going to comment, why didn't we compete at Crown Jewel? And I'm just saying, because it's wrong, it shouldn't be happening, and I'm not going to condone it happening by defending the title there.
Understandable. And, I, of course, completely, a little bit more out of character here. I will continue doing the voice, but I also didn't condone doing Crown Jewel, which is why it was very fortunate that Bound for Glory fell on this weekend. Because while it is funny to make the joke that, Quizmaster is going to be such a flop as a character, we might as well debut him at Impact instead of WWE, it also is convenient that this wound up this way. So we could do a more lighthearted video like this with Quizmaster. Because, Quizmaster, while he's a new character, he's the new toy around. He's the new kid on the block here. He's not Carnold. He's not the Doctor. He's a bit more goofy. It's
Yeah,
very nice getting to do it somewhere.
honestly, like a lot of the matches on, like the bad thing is a lot of the matches on the card have me somewhat interested, but I will not watch it.
Understandable. But as I was going to kind of finish up saying here is, I'm glad that we could do this on a lighthearted card and it not be soured by a show that I would be uncomfortable doing live reactions to.
Yeah.
Not only that, I will be at work at the time I would have to do live reactions to it, and I'm not. I love this channel, but I'm not missing out on 4 hours of pay at my actual job for something that doesn't make any money and is morally wrong to watch, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that did take a turn that I didn't expect. So I will probably, just for viewing ease, nothing to do with what we've talked about, but for viewing ease, I will probably put timestamps on the video of where predictions start and end and where just kind of the chatter between us begins, where we explain why we're not watching Crown Jewel. But there's the nice little recap graphic for everyone. I'll be able, next time we do this, which I believe would be Survivor Series or Full Gear. I know that we will not be able to watch Full Gear together like we were with All Out. For those curious, Full Gear literally is on the day of Xander's girlfriend's birthday, and he prefers not to sleep on the couch.
I can't say that. I'm gonna say the joke right after we go off air, but
All right. But yes, so I suppose next time we meet for this championship, whether it be myself as champion or you, next time one of us meets an opponent will be Survivor Series, I suppose.
Yes, it will be. As for us to this, enjoy it. Enjoy what we have planned for you. We have a bunch of stuff planned. I don't know what we're doing on Halloween. I'm off on Halloween, so.
I do know that Xander has ARW Halloween Havoc premiering on that night.
Yeah, so yeah, ARW Halloween Havoc premieres then. Big I don't know if you guys actually know yet. AEW and NXT Takeover will fall on the same weekend, so it'll be a double feature weekend.
November 6th and 7th.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to. November 6th and 7th. November 6th will be NXT TakeOver Cleveland. November 7th will be AEW Revolution. So catch us both in both the streams. I'll probably be in the AEW stream more than I'll be in the NXT stream. Nothing against NXT. I love my brand. It's my brand. I book it. I just have to work.
Understandable. Who knows what'll happen on those days. But yes, and of course, this weekend, 2 days from when this is going to go out, do not forget to watch Backlash Season 3. Seth Rollins versus Johnny Gargano, Bobby Roode versus Sami Zayn, and more. It's going to be an insane show. Get your predictions in as well. You can find those in the comments section of every episode since last Monday.
Yep. So we be ready. We got a bunch of stuff in the pipe. I'll see you guys when I beat this clown.
Clown, I believe you have me mixed up with somebody else. But Ray, I will allow you to do your outro, but I myself will do my outro. I must now bid you all a good day, a good evening, and a good night. Because at Bound for Glory, you'll be welcome to my circus, and the fun will begin.
Okay, so I'm gonna center myself a little bit more for that. Steve Harvey, check your wardrobe. I think he's rating it. And I'll see you guys later. This has been Ray Wood for Alpha Universe. I'll see you guys next time.